Hey everybody, this is Rhett, and this is the first segment of my Alaskan experience. Unfortunately, I didn't have this phone with me yesterday. I would have liked to. It's been an eventful last 2 days for me, last three actually. I'm originally a Georgia boy, live in Louisiana now, and my wife Kelly and I went up to Alyeska Resort and was skiing the last 2 days. Just got in yesterday evening, and my man Jason sleeping inside built this cabin. I'm up here in Trapper Creek on the outside skirts of Denali, Alaska right now, so super cool. I've never seen snow like this in my life, and it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes north of Anchorage, so it's that much farther north. And I just wanted to take the time to do this morning. The boys are still in there asleep. I haven't quite adjusted to the time difference yet, so I'm having a hard time sleeping. I wake up real early in the morning, but saw the sun coming up over the trees and wanted to take a few minutes to do this because it's really cool. My man Jason, he built this cabin himself, and I have to admit, coming in, I'll show you in a second, it's still got the insulation showing on the outside, and I'm oh, we're in trouble. Because coming in last night, it was 7 degrees. But let me tell you, boy knows how to build a fort. The thermostat inside's 85. We're roasting in there. That wood stove is cooking in there. But I'll show you the cabin here in a few minutes. Well, I come outside this morning and wanted to do this because the generator ran out of gas, and that's what powers the cabin. So unless I go out there and put gas in the generator, the boys are going to have a hard time making breakfast this morning. But hold on, let me get my Mountain Dew real quick. Okay, had to bring that out earlier. Got a little warm in the house. So anyway, I'll show you the cabin as I'm walking along the porch, and let you see a little bit about the cabin here. See if you can see this valley here real quick. As you can see, the insulation's still showing. It's like the front porch area right here. The upside down tree, we'll get to that later. And it drops off about 8 feet into a little ravine. He said there's a creek down there, but obviously you can't see it. And as you can see, it's like a little valley below his cabin. It's real scenic, it's nice. And he said there's about 4 foot of snow down there. So unless we're on the snowmobiles, I'm not going to the creek. Alright. Outside, it's really not that bad. This thing's saying about 22 degrees. But Jason said the little white ones, he doesn't like them. He doesn't really rely on them. He said they're not accurate, so it's probably more like 18. He said he didn't like the little white ones. They didn't work so good. But alright, I'll show you. This is some more of the cabin on the outside. Obviously, it's unfinished. He just got started last fall, I think he said. So he's still got some work to do, but there's how we came in last night. You're not getting in any other way. So that's kind of neat. And that thermostat over there on that tree is frozen. So I'm going to try to see if I can't walk down here. It helps to stay on the trails that we came in on last night that Jason came in and made for us with the snow machines. That Arctic cat there, he used that to make the trail last night. And then Chris and I were up in the car and came in with some things after him. Obviously we didn't know where we were going, so we let him go first. And he came back and get us. But there's our rides. We'll be riding a little bit later today, so I'll come in and, like I said, I'll be doing a couple of segments, try to put some of this together and show you guys a little bit about what it's like up here in Denali. Oh, sorry about that. It's a little uneven. Yeah, every now and again you'll drop down to about mid-thigh. Not used to that. Let me get on the trail. You see, I don't know if you can tell, it probably doesn't do it justice. The sun's trying to come up through the trees and they're covered in snow, so it's pretty neat looking. And there she is. There's the outhouse. Not much to look at, but gets it done. It's kind of cold. But what do you expect? the Alaskan experience, right? And there's the power for the cabin. And it ran out of gas. So I'm gonna have to put gas back in there so the boys can get breakfast going when they wake up in a few minutes. Hopefully, I'm ready to start riding here soon. But I'll take care of that in a few minutes. I want to show you something else I thought was really neat. He said they see some moose up here, but not as many. We saw about 3 on the road driving in last night. But as you can see, he's got a big area back here. He said last spring he purchased this. It's about 15 acres. So he's got a nice little spread back here, but I thought this was cool. I saw it this morning when I came out to the outhouse. Sorry, it's really soft over here. It's going to be bumpy. I'm walking and I'm dropping down. There's the moose tracks. Looks like there were 2 of them. And they go on around over the hill. I don't know if you can see too well. Let me try to get up a little bit higher without dropping down to my waist. I'll get stuck right through those trees right there. The trail kind of meanders on around the bend. So that's kind of neat. Moose tracks in the front yard. Maybe we'll see a few riding today, who knows. But it's really nice out here. Maybe in about another hour or so, it'll really be good when the sun comes on up. It's supposed to be clear today, so it's going to be a really nice day to go riding. And with all the snow, you know, it'll really illuminate up, make everything that much brighter. Let me see. Oh. Okay, I may not make it too much farther. Yeah, that's not happening. I just dropped down to my waist. I gotta get out of here. Oh, I gotta get back on the... God, that's deep. Alright, there. Alright, I gotta wrap this up. My hand, these phones, these little iPhones, the little gadgets don't work with gloves on, so my hand's exposed and it's going numb. So like I said, Chris and I, we're gonna do some riding later, and I will try to bring you some more footage later when it lightens up. And yeah, now I officially can't feel my hand, so I'm gonna put some gas in that generator, try to get it cranked up, and I'll send you some more footage a little bit later.